Young and Indigenous Podcast is an outlet for people to know about Indigenous knowledge, storytelling, and history. Through our youthful journeys as Indigenous people, through these stories, young people and elders share their experiences with us. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do this.
About to tell some red stories. Stay tuned.
Yay, podcast!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Young and Indigenous. My name is Roy Alexander, and today I'm joined by artist and rapper Lil Jim.
Yep, what up? I'm Lil Jim from Nooksack and Lummi. So a little bit of both. So yeah, what's up?
So, other than being my cousin, you want to just tell us a little bit about yourself? And
Yeah, I'm 30 years old, about to be 31 next Monday. But yeah, I've been doing music for about 16, 17 years at least. Started when I was like 15. Been doing it ever since. Been making beats, mixing vocals. Just kind of get the craft all perfect and all that. Just started performing again. So
I saw that. That's dope.
So getting more performances booked, and so yeah, it's been fun the last couple of years. So
How did
everything's.
sorry.
No, it's all good, bro.
My bad. I cut you off. Sorry.
It's all good. I was just gonna say, yeah, everything's been going good. So
Dope. What got you started?
well, I got started. It's funny because I met SAVAGE Fam in Lummi when I was 13. I think they had some kind of youth conference over at the Walkway building, and that's when they had like the Nooksack Tribal Youth Program, and they brought us out there, and then they were doing like some freestyles, and like they did a couple tracks, and then they did this one track called Ancestors, and that one really kind of, I don't know, I just kept on thinking about that song, and then I kept in contact with them and asked if like it'd be cool if I hop on a song with them, and they're like, oh yeah, so you can hop on the Ancestors one. And then they were paying for some studio time at Tacoma, and they allowed me and my other cousin Curtis to go out and record our verses. And I mean, it was really rough, but like that's how we kind of got our start, like with hip hop anyway.
Is that like before Go Get It, or like?
Oh yeah, that was way before.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, Ancestors was my actual first song I ever wrote or recorded. Yeah, professionally anyway, kind of halfway professionally. But other than that, like it was just like spitting freestyles like on a flip phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, that was my first start was with HGS SAVAGE Fam.
Yeah.
We're always moving. You are us and we are you. That's why everybody's here with us. Yeah, we got our Nooksack family coming up to finish it off with their remix, The Ancestors. It's nothing but love. Give it up to Sin Nick and them right now. Come give it out. Yeah! If y'all know Ancestors, give them a sing along.
So like some of your music has like that like classic like West Coast type vibe. So like what artists have inspired you as you've curated and like developed your current sound?
Like I always listened to Tupac back in high school. Listened to a lot of Tupac. Also listened to a lot of Biggie.
Oh yeah.
Nate Dogg, a lot of G-Funk stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of hip hop I always listened to. 50 Cent, The Game. Then as time went on, like I Am Sue, kind of more Bay Area sound.
Oh yeah.
And then it just started getting more like native hip hop. Is just keep on getting bigger and bigger now. So it's crazy meeting all these like native hip hop artists and all these different shows, and that's what everyone says too. They're always like, "Oh yeah, you got that West Coast sound." I was like, yeah, I guess so, yeah. I mean, I'm from the Northwest, so it's only right.
What do you think separates native hip hop from other forms of hip hop?
I think the message mainly, from what I noticed in a lot of native hip hop, like they're talking about like land back, they're talking about missing and murdered Indigenous women, they're talking about the boarding schools, like a lot of stuff that people don't know about, and like they're trying to bring light to a lot of stuff that. Because I think now, like with the show Reservation Dogs, I think that kind of brought a lot of different issues into light, and then we're kind of capitalizing on that, and then kind of finally getting our message out to where people are listening to it.
Yeah, we need that too.
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah, we do.
I think it's about time.
Yeah.
That we're finally in the spotlight.
I'm like a flower that's going through the concrete, and it keeps on growing from the word to speak. On the beats, only 16s, and it coming so mean, obscene, and it sounding so clean. Got it stuck in your head like it don't mean. It's not about Molly, and it's not about codeine. Oh please, that's on God if you really know me. Yeah, keep it real like a real OG, like a real MC. From the 360 to 360, yeah, I'm in my zone. Start from the bottom and we do it on our own, cause we need something real that we can't really feel.
And like with that, how do you bridge music and culture, and when you create?
Yeah, so that's like our main thing with HGS SAVAGE Fam. We always say we walk that talk, and like we wouldn't be here today without the teachings that we have, whether you're from the Northwest, whether you're from California, East Coast, like all the ones I make music with, they practice their culture like in their ways, and then they show me, like when I go to their reses, like I get to see how they get down with their ceremonies, and then like with a lot of stuff around here we can't really talk about it, but like I give them like a sneak peek of where we come from
and what we do.
And so like a lot of the music now we've been working on, like it's like there's a song we just did like last month. It's called Reconnected, and it's like about we're getting reconnected with our ways, getting reconnected with the past, and like also like putting our own twist on it, like, but still following the old ways, like.
This is how I make my art, and it's coming from my heart. I'm just trying to leave my mark because it led me out the dark, cause I wasn't too far from falling off the ledge. Crazy thoughts up in my head, look to my right and to my left, and I see the world falling all around me. My brain was getting cloudy, yeah, damn, I kept on doubting. I was thinking what my worth is, trying to think of a purpose. I thought that I was worthless till it came to all these verses, and I finally seen the vision of the way I want to be living. These hard time camps on hitting.
So with like HGS, like, and also Samad, like, what have been some highlights of like collaborative creating with some of these people?
I think just this last album me and Stewie did, the Come Up, I think that was like the most streams we got on one album in the first week. I think we had like 700 something streams in the first week.
Oh, word.
And that was like the best we've ever done with the album we dropped. And with the Painted Pictures one, me and Samad has been working on that one for at least a year and a half. Even though it was only like 7 tracks, but like we kept on going back, like, oh no, we need to re-record this verse, need to re-record this hook. Like I didn't like the way my delivery was like this on that, and then, but yeah, and even more projects that we're working on now that we're kind of letting these albums kind of sit with everybody, and then we're gonna start bringing back another one. So and then the last HGS album we did was Future, Past, and Present, and we did that album because HGS kind of came back together 2 years ago, with me, Stewie G, Cisco, Curtis, and now Samad. But we called it Future, Past, and Present because we were remaking some of the songs that Savage Fam did a while back, but we're also adding some newer stuff. So we're saying like we're bringing the future like with some newer artists. We're bringing back the past with some of the older tracks. And then we made some original tracks, which is the present. So we call it Future, Past, and Present just to.
I like that.
Because a lot of it on there was some we just added 2 verses on or something like that. And it was an older song that never got released through Savage Fam. So we figured it might as well put it on the album. So we tried to get as many people as we could on that one. And it was a pretty good album. It's pretty crazy because like all of us live in different places. So we have to just be emailing each other and be like, you're like, oh wait, I didn't like that verse, so then I have to wait like another couple days for them to record it and then send it back to me, and then I have to delete his verse, then remix his vocals again, and like, but it turned out really good though.
That's dope. You talking about painting pictures taking a long time, bro? I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that. I love painting pictures.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that's my favorite project that you've made so far.
I appreciate it.
But will we ever see a new version of Go Get It?
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy is that I originally did that song, maybe that was even before. That's when I was we were pulling with the Jimmies with my dad's canoe club. Like,
I was young, bro.
Yeah,
I was young.
I think you were on the youth crew when I was skipping.
I was.
Yeah. But yeah, I originally did that song a while back, and then me and Colin did the remix.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing was, I didn't own that beat, so I couldn't post it anywhere else.
Oh, I see.
So what I did, I just took his vocals, and then I made a beat similar around it, and then it came to what Go Get It is now. And then, because my original idea for Go Get It was like I wanted to make a whole mixtape, like to get people inspired to go like hit the gym or hit the water or something like that. So I had like different tracks like Go Get It, and then I had that track I Love It. I had another like more motivational stuff, which I still never really finished. So maybe that's another project I can work on. But
oh yeah.
I closed the door to my past, yeah, I left it all behind. I need a little break so I can find a peace of mind. I got lost up on the road cause I didn't read the signs. Now I'm starting all over with one thing in mind, it's myself. I should've did that from the start. I was bad, it was on my mind and was really in my heart. I was trying to be someone, I was trying to play the part until I looked in the mirror and I asked who you are.
Like hitting the gym, you know, I see you be hitting the gym on Instagram like that. You hit like that 355 deadlift. I saw that.
Yeah.
Like as a CrossFit goer, what do you think are the best songs to work out to that you've made? That
I made, probably I Love It for sure, just because that one's made for CrossFit, talking about CrossFit. But we also made it too because around that time is when like the guy that created CrossFit, emails were coming up that he was like really racist and like sexist, and so people were really questioning CrossFit and questioning why people of color are doing CrossFit. And like what they don't understand is like the community that you build around like a CrossFit community. Like it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, red, like you're still going in there, you're bettering yourself every day. Yeah. And what they always say at I Love It is like we're making ourselves 1% better every day. And we made that track because well, I made it a while ago, but I wanted to remake it, and I rewrote my whole verse like on that whole topic, like pretty much saying like we all come together when we're in the gym. We're there for one purpose, and that's for like stress relief. Yeah. Some of them are there to compete like professionally. Some are there just to like there's some pregnant women there that are just trying to stay healthy during their pregnancy. Or trying to get ready for canoe season, like, cause there's a lot of canoe pullers that go there.
A whole lot of canoe pullers.
Yeah.
I was about to cuss, my bad.
Yeah. I know, I was trying to hold myself back too. I was like,
I don't want to offend the elders.
Yeah.
How does CrossFit like support your mental health?
A lot, cause like I notice when I don't get to go, I don't know, like I get kind of on edge almost, just cause I've been doing CrossFit now for at least 8-9 years probably. And I've been going at least 5 days a week. And a lot of people think like with CrossFit, like your joints are going to go bad, or like you're going to get a lot of injuries, but it's really all on the coaches. Like, and I Love It has like the best coaches. Like Like even if you have like a little injury, they'll be like, oh wait, no, you need to scale back. Like, cause like what was crazy, I just got back from Albuquerque on Sunday. Then I had some like pad thai. Then I got some food poisoning, and then I was super sick. And then I was gonna go to the gym on Monday, but like it wasn't happening. I went back yesterday, and they were like, yeah, your body's probably still not right, so you need to tone it down a little bit. Like I know you want to lift a little heavier, but like you probably shouldn't be doing that because your body's still trying to fight off everything. So
Oh yeah.
then they watch over stuff like with my mom, like with her arthritis and all that, and my dad with his Guillain-Barré. Because with my mom, like her arthritis, like when it's cold, like it'll really hit her knees or her ankles, and like they make a lot of scales for her, and that's what keeps her going. Same with my dad too, like, and his lungs mainly. That's what gets my dad. But when they always ask him before a workout, like, oh, how's your lungs today? And he's like, oh, they feel okay. Then if they're not really feeling it, then yeah, they'll tell him to scale it back a little bit. But it's cool. I get to work out with my parents. A lot of people don't get that kind of experience to have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Like, or experiences with them at different competitions.
Oh yeah.
Let me see them hands up. If you fucking with it, HGS is in the building, and you know we can't get it. We handling our business. So what you got some witnesses, some lawyers rising up. Yeah, we bringing back conditions. Let me see them hands up. If you fucking with it, HGS is in the building, and you know we can't get it. We handling our business. So what you got some witnesses, some lawyers rising up.
How has making music over the years supported your mental health?
I think it supported my mental health a lot, just with like I like to call it like lyrical therapy, because like you find like a smooth beat or something that you can just write whatever's on your mind, put it on the paper, and just kind of let it all release. Because I forget, there was somebody a while ago that came up to me, and they're like, every song like just doesn't come out of nowhere. Like it's some expression that's in your head, or something flowing in the wind, or something like that, and like it's something that needs to get put out. Like you may not know it at that time, or something. Like sometimes you can make like a song that's really depressing, or something like that, but it might connect with somebody on a different level. Because I think I wrote one called Pain in My Soul a while ago, and I've had some people like, yeah, man, that's a really good track. Like a lot of the ones like that, people are like, yeah, I think you sleep on a lot of those kind of lyrical therapy tracks. Like, but even with making beats too, because it just takes your mind off of everything. Like if like you're really stressed out, you can just boom, put the headphones on, start making some beats. Then after you make the beat, you never know, might be inspired to record a full song or whatever. Like,
it really is an outlet, man.
Yeah,
it really
it is. That's what I always say too in my lyrics. Like, if I didn't find something else besides like exercise or something like that, like I don't know. I don't really know where I'd be without music. Like,
oh yeah, this is it.
Yeah,
this
right
is
here.
it.
Yeah,
this is it. Music is it. It's your life.
Yeah, because I always thought like to myself when I was a teenager, I was like, if I hit 30 and I haven't made it nowhere, I was like, I'm just gonna quit. But now that I've hit 30, I'm like, I don't think I'm really ever gonna quit. Like I'll always be making beats, or I'll always be writing some kind of songs. Like Cisco he's like the originator of HGS SAVAGE Fam. He's in his 50s, and he just hit the stage with me in Albuquerque, so he's still doing his thing. He keeps on saying he's going to retire, but I'm like, no, you're not, bro. You said that last year. Like,
you said that last album, and now you still hear spitting.
And then he's like, oh, no, bro, we're going to step it up this year. And this, and I was like, I thought you were going to retire, bro. But
he's still driven. He's still working.
But now we keep on telling him, like, nah, bro, like, music doesn't have an age. Like,
nah.
I mean, you see E40, Snoop Dogg, the whole, what's that group that they made? Mount Westmore. Too Short and all them, like they're almost in their 60s, like, and they're still pushing, like.
Oh damn. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
You just told me about that. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh yeah. They dropped a whole album. I think it's Snoop Dogg, E40, Too Short, and Ice Cube.
Oh, holy. Okay.
Mount Westmore. Yeah.
Mount Westmore. All right. All right. So for the audience, can you explain the name HGS Savage Fam?
Yeah. So HGS Savage Fam is an acronym. So HGS is Higher Ground to Struggle. And Savage Fam is standing against violent adversaries and genocidal environments. And then the fam part is Forever Always Movement.
Oh, wow.
And Stewie G, he just dropped an album called FAM, Forever Always Movement. And he kind of did some good explaining, it's kind of like a lot of the people that we always meet. And that's why we consider, like, everybody fam. Like, so that's when we mean, like, Forever Always Movement. Like we're always going to be in this kind of movement, seems like it, because we're always fighting to exist, mainly. Because, like, I still see it on TikTok even today. Like, people don't believe that natives are here still. Like,
for real.
And that's the crazy part. So it's been years and years, but I think we're starting to make a mark now. So. Yeah, so the Cisco and all them, they came up with that a long time ago, and they call it the Code of Conduct. Like when Savage Fam first started, like we made a commitment to everything we do is to better our people in some way, one way or another.
Yeah.
And then like with the logo, this one right here, Cisco said what this means right here is like we're the helping hand. So that's why they put a hand in the middle instead of the old one used to be a record player.
Oh, okay.
But he said they changed it because he's like we're the helping hand for the people. So
that's dope.
And
I wore my shirt.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I didn't know about it, and like Cisco keeps on schooling me up about everything about Savage Fam, and over the years, like I just been like picking his brain about everything. And now people, I guess, are considering me and Stewie kind of the newer version of Savage Fam. But that's cool. But I still feel like I'm still the youngster of it. But yeah.
So you just got back from Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Saw you performing. What do you think is your like highlight performance? Like what has been your favorite performance?
Probably my first performance back at the Centralia one, because they did a big basketball tournament in Centralia, and it was cool because like I was so nervous because it was my first performance in like almost 10 years, and when I got up there, like I just kind of naturally let everything happen, and then like I was trying to do crowd engagement and all that, but it wasn't coming to me.
Yeah.
But after maybe 2 or 3 tracks, like all the kids just started coming up and like they were just hey, and I was like, oh, okay, so I'm starting to feel it now, and like this one little kid come up and be like, I love you, and like trying to shake my hand, and yeah, it was cool because that kind of brought me back up, and because I wasn't sure what to expect with the performance because I was like I haven't performed in almost over 10 years, and so hitting the stage the first time, especially by myself. Because I used to roll with Curtis, and I used to have at least 2 or 3 people with me to do my ad-libs, so I had to really like concentrate on my breath and like make sure, because I started to notice after 2 shows after that I was like going too hard with my vocals, and by the last song I'd be almost losing my voice and it'd be all cracking, like and I'd be on stage and everybody's looking at me and my voice is all cracking, and I'm like, oh no, like I was like, no matter how much water I drink, it's not even helping. Like, so I was like, I'm glad this is my last track. But yeah, I think that one, and the other one we did was a Columbia College, and Cisco invited me out to that one, and that was kind of like the HGS reunited again, pretty much, and that was in his area in Tuolumne, California.
Oh, okay.
So that's home of the Miwok people. And I got to meet a lot of people there and how they do stuff, and everybody was like, I don't know, kind of teasing me because I was the smallest person there. And all those California natives are like, they're huge.
They're tall,
yeah.
bro. They're tall.
And then they like schooled me up with everything, and like even the way they shake hands is different. So they had to explain to me like, oh yeah, when they come up to you, like they're going to grab your forearm instead of grabbing your hand. So I guess that's how they do things out there. So I had to get used to that because I was used to like, doing like out here. Yeah. Doing some of that. So I tried doing that with some of them, and they were just like grabbing my forearm all hard, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it straight this time. Like, yeah, yeah. But it's been cool, kind of seeing different native cultures because I've never really ventured outside of the Northwest. And got to see how they do stuff out there, with the Miwok and the Pomo. Those only two I really know out there, but that's where Cisco and Stewie are from. So,
oh, dope. We might see him. We're gonna be in Sacramento next week.
Okay, yeah. Dope. Yeah, that's right around. I think that's 2 hours from Cisco. So.
Oh shoot.
Thank you for listening to Young and Indigenous. This episode was produced by Haley Garrow, Ellie Smith, and Roy Alexander. Original music by Mark Nichols, Adam Lawrence, Keith Jefferson, and Roy Alexander. And a huge thank you to our funders, the Discern Foundation and the Whatcom Community Foundation. Yay Podcast is a part of Children of the Setting Sun Productions. We are a non-profit based in Bellingham, Washington, on the ancestral homelands of the Nooksack and Lummi people.
Haishka for listening.
Oi.